players. I guess either of you could just kind of speak to what sparked that second half. Sorry, what was different than before?
We knew we had to do better coming into the second half. We had to get back to some of the things we normally do. And in the beginning, sadly, we wasn't the team that we normally are. So.
This question for you, Donta or Jahmir, just what was Tennessee doing defensively in that first half that kind of got you guys off credit?
It really wasn't them. It was just us not being playing with an urgency, not getting the ball popping. We were stagnant on the offensive end. It was being more physical. And they were the tougher team in it.
For any of you guys, coach especially, it seemed like the crowd was very pro Maryland, and to see the fans turn out up here in New York, I mean, there's a decently strong Maryland contingent, but to see them travel with you guys, especially, you know, just what is this now, 10 games into your tenure, to see that support already, what does that mean for this program moving forward?
Yeah, I think it's I thought the fans were great. They've been great all year.
Coach, what does it say about this team that you guys can shoot less than 10% from three and still stick in there?
It means we have to start working on shooting a little bit.
Coach, can you talk about the press in the second half and how that kind of sprinkled on and why you decided to go with it that time?
I mean, we were trying to go with it the whole game. It's just when you only make 3 field goals in the first half, it's kind of tough to press. Kind of have to make baskets to press. And unfortunately, when you go 3 for 24 and a half, it's kind of hard to press and wear a team down. I thought we did a better job scoring in the second half, so we were able to kind of stay in it and get in it and kind of disrupt their rhythm a little bit.
Jahmir, you obviously hit the game winner a couple games ago. What's the emotion that goes through your head when you have a couple chances to tie it at the end and it doesn't fall?
Just really just trying to get a good shot for our team to win. Unfortunately, they didn't fall. But I really wasn't thinking about the last one, but really just trying to win the game.
Kevin, considering it's still only December, there's the glass half full or the glass half empty version of this particular game as you kind of get ready to go forward into the meat of the season. What approach do you take? Because this is sort of how college basketball is these days, right?
Yeah, I think the good thing about these games this time of year is, you know, you really get to learn a lot about your team. You know, I think moving forward, Dana, to be honest with you, I'm not sure if you're going to see as many of these games moving forward. I just, you can't play Illinois, Wisconsin, and then come play a neutral site game against the number 17 in the country. It's not fair to these guys who've been on the road. You know, I think a lot of our issues, we just haven't had time to practice. I think it's one thing that's, you know, I think you really have to balance your schedule out a little bit. You do learn a lot, but at the same time, you know, we've regressed a little bit too, the way we've played over the last week and a half. I haven't seen us as sharp as we were early, just because we're not getting nearly enough practice time as we did before. So as good as these games are, and I think it's great, I just sometimes, you know, the long run, you know, you can take a step back playing some of these games because you're not getting as much practice time.
Donta, you guys found success at the basket in the second half. What kind of changed to, you know, getting to the basket and sparking that run?
We knew that we had to try something else. We weren't making shots that we normally make, so we had to try to get into the paint, trying to make the best of the situation, because we knew that a lot of our players can pass the ball and we can get some ball movement and get in the paint and cause some trouble. That's what we tried to do in the second half, as much as we could.
Coach, how do you guys think you dealt with Tennessee's physicality tonight, and were there any differences from the first and second half in that regard?
I don't think we dealt with it very well at all. I mean, we gave up 21 offensive rebounds, so I would say that was not a win on our side. We knew how big they were. We knew how athletic they were, but we just let them push us around a little bit too much. I really thought, especially early in the game, that kind of just let them set the tone a little bit.
So coming back to that, then what have you learned about this team as, again, I guess, are you taking the second half, not building off of it, or the first half and kind of?
No, this team, they're resilient. They're a good group to coach. I mean, I'm not happy with them right now, obviously, but I've learned a lot about, I think the biggest thing that we've got to work on is, obviously, in the game kind of stuff. I think we got to get better at that and just kind of clean up what we want to do and how we want to do it. But I think these guys have shown that they're a tough group. They're resilient. They're an unselfish group. It's just, again, I just think, especially since no one's been with me for 8 years, not having the practice time, we've kind of regressed a little bit, but I'm proud of, of how they're playing and where we are and what we've gotten to. I need to get back into the practice gym and be able to practice a little bit.
Kevin, how do you feel like you guys handled Julian's foul trouble? And I guess is the depth there a worrisome thing going forward?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I got to keep Jew in the game a little bit, and Jew's got to he's got to keep himself in the game. I didn't think I don't think we handled it very well at all. I'm asking Pat to do a lot of things. Pat's 6'6", trying to play against a 7'1" guy who looks like Ivan Drago. He's not going to win that battle very often. So I think we got to do a little bit better job. And I think Cal's progressing. Again, it's tough to play a freshman, ask him to go in there. Hey, this is your first minutes. You're playing the number 7 team in the country. It's hard, but I think that's something that as Julian gets a little bit, progresses a little bit and figures it out, I have confidence in Julian.
Ryan wants me.
Another solid night for Jahmir. Just kind of what are your thoughts on his ability to keep you guys in the game, especially helping you guys sort that run and there?
Yeah, he's progressing probably a little bit faster than I thought he would. I think that's one reason why we are where we are. I think he's still understanding the role of a point guard. I think that the more he gets that, you're going to see him kind of continue to have better nights and better nights and better nights. But I think he's progressing great. I mean, this is a monster difference than what he went through the last 3 years. So for him to kind of do what he's doing and making the strides he's making just shows you the type of character he has.
And when you guys shot the way you guys shot in the first half, just what was kind of missing in the locker room? Just to try to get things back into it.
It really wasn't about shooting. I really just talked about the offensive rebounds, which I think we gave up. I think we gave up 11 in the first half, so we gave up 10 in the second half. So they really didn't listen to me. I never worry about the offensive end. These guys they all work hard in their game. I have the utmost confidence in them shooting the basketball. We have to win the 3-point battle. We've lost the 3-point battle the last 2 games. That's why we've lost the games. We have to win the 3-point battle. We're just not going to out physicality anybody. It's just not the way we're built, which is okay. There's lots of ways in basketball games. But they hit 3 big threes in the second half, and we go 0 for 8. Even though we had some open looks, it just we have to win that battle. And I think that's something that my message over the next 2 weeks to these guys are, especially when we go back into conference play, is understanding that's really a big key to ours, because I think that's where we've had some practice slippage.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.